want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh. Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son. Coming through with a quick impromptu, you know what I'm saying? Just to do a quick lesson on my lunchtime while I'm at the plantation, right quick. And like I said, the name of the Father is Yahweh. The name of His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shah. Salutation to the Akim that's called into this truth, that they may have a chance at salvation. And that salvation is in Yahweh Shah, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First I want to go into, this New Testament content. And I start this out in Romans. Begin at Romans 4. Romans 10 and 4. Romans 10 chapter and the 4th verse. And it begins, Romans 10 and 4. For Mashiach, it says Christ. So for Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. You hear what that's saying? Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to you if you believe. Now, if you don't believe, we know the law was not made for a righteous man. All right? Romans 10 and 4 again. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. 5th verse. For Moses describeth the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which doeth those things shall live by them. 6. But the righteousness which is of faith speaketh on this wise. Say not in thine heart, thy mind, who shall ascend into heaven? That is, to bring Christ down from above. Or who shall descend into the deep? That is, to bring Christ again from the dead. But what saith it? The word is nigh thee, even in thy mouth and in thy heart. That is the word of faith, which we preach. The word of faith. And what is the word? Who is the word? Yahweh Shai is the word. We're going to get a precept on that. But what is Paul quoting here? It was always from the beginning. What is Paul quoting? Let's get what he is quoting in Deuteronomy 30. Let's get what Paul was quoting in Deuteronomy 30. Yahweh Shai always been there from the beginning. We just couldn't see him at the time. But now we see him in these last days with all these things going on in the world. What they so-called natural disasters, they not natural disasters. The Most High is causing birth pains. All right? So let's get the parallel, because during the time when Paul was preaching in his ministry, they didn't have what they called the New Testament. He was really walking by the Spirit, because the Romans wasn't written. So all he had was the old, what they call the Old Testament. He was really walking in the Spirit. But let's get the parallel to Romans, the 10th chapter, the 4th verse, going down to like the 6th verse. Let's get the parallel. Deuteronomy 30 and 11. For this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it far off. It is not in heaven, that thou shouldest say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. Neither is it beyond the sea, that thou shouldest say, who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. But the word is very nigh unto thee, in thy mouth and in thy heart, in your mind, that thou mayest do it. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil, which is Yahweh Shai. He is the way, the truth, and the life, right? Yes, indeed. Deuteronomy 30 and 16. And that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy power shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. All right? So the word is nigh you. If Yahweh Shah Mashiach be in you, He say, this word. Let's get the precept. This word, this word, this word. What is this word? St. John 1:14. And it reads, and the word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. All right? Full of grace and truth. So the word is in your heart. If Yahweh Shai in you, you have the word in you. Yahweh Shai is the end of the law. Go into that word, and if the Lord will, I will bring it out another day. That word in means transitory. Now you belong to Yahweh Shai. You don't belong to the law. All right? You walk with Yahweh Shai in you. He is the Spirit. That's why we can scream Abba. Abba Nawa Yahweh. What I said, Father, Yahweh. That's his name. He has no English translation. Father, Yahweh. All right? Abba Nawa Yahweh. Abba Nawa, Nawa mean our Father. The word is in you. You don't have to go up to heaven to seek it. You don't have to go to the deep to seek it. It's already in your heart. And I'm talking to those who from the beginning got this word. All right? Quick impromptu. New covenant content. New covenant content. All right? We serve the most high power Yahweh Supreme through Yahweh Shai. All right? We serve the most high Yahweh Supreme through Yahweh Shai. He is our law. Yahweh Shai is our law. He is our standard. New covenant content. Shalom.